Hello, everyone. Hi, guys. Uh, I hope we are having a good time. Yeah. Thank you so much, everyone who has shown up for this conversation tonight. Okay. I'm looking at the comment section and I'm seeing that some of us are already here live. Okay. So I want to say thank you, everyone, for showing up and being in this conversation. You guys are actually hungry to learn and see how you can be able to expand your business, go beyond your current locations to see that your business gets a global view. And I think tonight's conversation is going to give you all the information you need. All the information you need. I'm very sure that Mr. OK is ready to share with you uh, uh, all the information you need. Just a few days ago, I was talking to my friend and I was asking him how he was able to register his business in the US, get a UK number. Like his business is fully registered and doing well in the US. And he told me it was our guest tonight that actually helped him to get that done. So the same experience is what we're going to have, the same knowledge we're going to share with you, and possibly also guide you personally to be able to do that for yourself. So if you're hearing me and you are on this call, please just drop a comment. Tell us where you're watching us from and where you are listening from, where you are watching from, so that we will be able to know the representations in this meeting. So please, if you're in there, please share with us. Our guest is super ready and waiting to give us the full gist on how your business can be registered in the US and the easy way to get that done. Okay, I can see someone watching from Owerri, from Calabar. Okay, we need more people to tell us where they're watching us from. So, yeah, so let's do that. Okay, thank you from Ibadan. Okay, Abuja. Okay, amazing. From Port Harcourt, so we have, that's good. Like this is a full mix. Our classroom is a full mix. Thank you, Barnabas. Barnabas is watching from Imo State, we're in Imo State. Okay, so I wouldn't want us to take so much time. The benefit of this night's program, one, for the knowledge of it, you need it, even if you're not intending to register a business yet, then a need may arise tomorrow. Or someone in your circle might need this information you're going to get tonight. This information might become a great value for you tomorrow. You might actually charge to share the same information with someone tomorrow. So the next few minutes you're going to have, know that is a time to invest in learning something new and taking your business to an entire new level. So without taking much time, I want to introduce our guest. I know many of you have seen his profile, but I will let him come on board all by himself and tell us about himself, what he does, and all the things he'll be sharing with us tonight. So it's going to be a conversation, and please make sure you are listening very well so that you'll be able to possibly ask your questions towards the end of the class. So I don't know if our back end guys are ready. Okay, we have, before I go ahead to bring the guests on board, I want to let you know the guys who are at the back end, so you can also give them some kind of accolade. Mr. Nobu Akujobi is at the back end. I want to also acknowledge a gift from GoNomad, who is also at the back end, and our project lead at Silicon Africa, Mrs. Alvina, who is also part of the team that brainstormed on bringing about this session. Okay, so, and finally, our guest, and myself, Mr. Ajexel, who you already say. So I want to bring in our guest, Mr. OK Enon Jr. Thank you so much for giving us to learn from you tonight. To learn from your wealth of experience,
Thank,
what you have done for a long time. Thank you, sir, and welcome on board.
okay.
So,
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I am really excited to be here. Thank you. It's a pleasure. Let's do this. I'm really excited. Thank you.
thank you. Okay, so a brief introduction. Just tell the people what you do, how far you've come, so that they know the quality and caliber of person. Where are you even talking to us from? Let them know.
Awesome. Okay. Hello, everybody. It's a pleasure to be here. Thank you for showing up and showing up in great numbers. I believe that there's even more of us that are tuning in from all over the world. And just like you, I'm also, coming to you live from Lagos, Nigeria. And we're coming to you today with a great message, and that is the message of global opportunities, global income streams, and global business growth for your business, right? And for the past 3 years, we've pretty much, myself and my team, we've pretty much helped over 400 businesses from African regions and other parts of the world, from businesses from Africa, businesses from Europe, right? So businesses from France, for instance, in Europe, Sweden, Netherlands, Germany, Latvia, you name it. It's a host of countries. Even in the Middle East, right? We have Dubai, customers from Dubai, customers from Singapore, right? Customers from multiple countries all over the world, and we've been doing one thing and one thing, with prime precision, and that is helping taking the average business owner from just selling in their local market, in their local country, and being able to take what they have, right, and selling that internationally. So just like you, who is currently maybe in Calabar, who is in Abuja, who is in Cameroon, who is in Owerri, who is in any place that you're tuning in from, right? You have a goal, and that is to be able to connect to customers all over the world. That's the same goal somebody in Sweden has. They don't just want to sell in Sweden as much as it's a healthy economy. They also want to expand globally. They want customers from the US. They want customers from every part of the world. And that's what we'll be doing here today, right? I mean, this whole conversation today is about how to start a profitable US or UK business, right, from wherever you are. And that is the same thing. The same thing that you're here today is the same thing that people from all over the world, are here for. And we've been doing this for the past 3 years, and we've successfully been able to do this for over 400 businesses today and counting. As we speak, every single day, we have tons of people who are saying, you know what, I'm tired of playing local. I'm tired of playing small. I'm tired of just playing within my exact space. I want to be able to expand, reach the world, right? With my message, reach the world with my work, whether I'm selling physical products, whether I'm selling services, whether you are selling a book, whether you are selling your ideas, whether you're selling your coaching sessions, whatever it is, your ability to take what you do to not just service your immediate environment, but also have people from all over the world. Imagine the ability for you right now to have customers and clients from the US reaching out to you, and not just reaching out to you, but also being able to transact and do business with you. That's exactly what we do. That's exactly what we help you do. That's exactly what we provide you with the tools to do, right? We provide you with the tools, the strategies, the knowledge to be able to do, right? So where you're going from not just an imagination now, you're going from imagination to practicality. How do you, as a person right now in Nsukka, right, in Imo State, in Lagos State, how do you attract, right, global customers, global clients for your business? And not just that, when they come, they are able to actually do business with you. So that's exactly what we will be talking about and learning about practically today.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Mr. Okay. Um, I
Yeah.
was going to ask, what led to this business, this your
Yeah.
passion to help businesses get registered at the
Yeah.
global level?
Yeah, I mean, it's interesting. So just like I mentioned, right, 3 years ago, I was very curious. I mean, I remember, most of us remember, I think about 4 years ago was when COVID happened, right, in 2020,
Yes,
and we
COVID.
were all stuck at home. Right? Exactly. We're all stuck at home.
True.
But one thing was true for everyone who was stuck at home. We all had internet. And all of a sudden, we were now very obsessed with what was happening in different parts of the world. People could check in with their friends and family all over the world. The whole world had stopped. Nobody was really caring about anything else but just, being able to just live and every single day being able to keep touch base with the people that they knew. But something in that time informed me that this was just for a moment. It was not going to be like this forever, but something we were all going to take something from here, and that is we've now gotten closer and closer into being more of a global village, as we used to call it. I remember that time they used to say, the world is a global village, but it didn't really make as much sense as it did until 2020, right? So 2020 was a great spark globally, right? It was a spark globally. Everybody began to see that, wait,
Yeah.
I could stay in my house, I could work remotely. I didn't really need to go into the office, at the end of the day. I could stay in my house, I could create a business, right? An internet business from the comfort of my room, and it could reach the world. So that realization was now here. It was brought closer than ever, before. And so, of course, now that that was the case, certain tools and systems would need to facilitate that, right? So that people don't go looking, and having no answers. And so I knew that that was something that was going to happen. And so I spent the whole of, from late 2020, right, into 2021, doing a ton of research on where business was going to go now that the world has changed, in quotes, right? The new reality of global connectivity. What would that mean for business owners, right? All of a sudden, I discovered that this would mean that every single entrepreneur from whatever corner of the world they were in would be one and the same. They would have access to the same kinds of environments, the same kinds of marketing tools, the same kinds of business, tools and licenses to be able to operate. And so, I thought to myself, you know what? This is a market. This is going to be also a profitable market, and it will be very helpful to provide the tools, to provide the systems that can enable anyone to leverage this global connectivity to place their businesses all over the world and extract value. So that's exactly what happened.
Amazing. Amazing. Thank you so much. I'm tempted to ask to flow, right? So, but before you do that, I want to tell the audience who are watching us to know that this program is a program we've put together to answer the questions of over 1,000 persons who saw one of our videos where this concept and idea was mentioned, and they were all asking to know how they can be able to register their businesses in the US and in the UK. So, and we decided that who else is better to share this kind of knowledge than the GoNomad chief, who is online with us now. So, we are going to let Mr. OK take on the screen and share with us how, step by step, the details, all you need to know, all you need to have your business fully registered, your startup fully registered, and all the things, the documents, whatever it is that you need to get that done and be able to access and have access to the global market. You know, it is said you're no more competing with your guys in Nigeria, those in Lagos, those in Abuja. You're not competing with the guy, the best in the world. So having your business and startup registered in the US, in the UK, is also one of those places you can compete at the global scale. So, Mr. Okay, I want to just step aside a bit so you can do what you know how to do best. Is that cool?
Thank you. Yes, awesome. Thank you, Mr. Aja. I really appreciate you. All right, awesome. Thank you very much. Once again, big shout out to the Silicon Africa and the GoNomad team for putting this together. I believe this is going to be bring excellent value. This is going to be absolutely very amazing. It's going to be practical. It's going to be insightful for everybody here. And now, before we get started, right, I'd like everybody to share with us in the comments. Let's get to know each other. What industry are you in? What business do you do? What do you sell? Right. I think providing me with that context is going to be able to help me to say, okay, you know what? I see that you sell this. This is how you can do this globally. Okay. So I want to be able to have as much context so that we can translate that practically, right? What do you do? What do you sell? So that I could practically say, you know what, this particular thing that you're doing, this is how you can do this across multiple, countries of the world. So please share with me in the chat. Over, let's take the next 1 minute to get to know what we do. Please share with us in the chat what you do right now, what you sell. Okay, what business are you into? Okay, thank you so much. I'm seeing drop shipping. I'm seeing creative industry, WordPress web developer, beautiful. Apparel manufacturing, fantastic, great. So I'm going to be sharing a lot of opportunities, for us and how we can be able to leverage exactly what we do and sell that internationally. Freelancing, beautiful. Beautiful. I'm going to be sharing with us practical steps, practical opportunities. So we're going to discuss this in three basic ways, right? We're going to look at the significance. Why should you even do this? Why should you start a global business? Why should you start a US business? Why should you take your Nigerian company and also register it in the US or in the UK? What's the benefits for you there? What's the significance? Why is that important? And then we'll get into some opportunities for your industry, right? Where is the money? How are people, tapping into global opportunities in your industry? And then how can you get started today? Okay, now that you know about the significance, you know about the opportunities, how exactly can you get started? Okay, how exactly can you get started? So that's exactly what we'll be learning about today. Thank you so much, everybody, for sharing. Thank you. Keep sharing, keep sharing. Keep letting me know what you do in the comment section, and we will make this as practical as possible. Great, 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 great. So we have coaches in the house, we have consultants, we have service providers, we have real estate marketers, we have IT professionals, we have import export companies, we have digital marketing businesses, we have tech software businesses. This is amazing. We have agencies, we have physical products, we have information products, right? So this is great. So we have a host, as you can see, a very rich and compact audience and compact room, okay? And we are going to be looking in depthly. So now, first things first, I believe that most of us here on this call today have seen the video that went viral, right? We saw the video that went viral. I mean, it's gained over 500,000 views now. Where Mr. John Obidi was sharing how you can register your Nigerian business in the United States of America and be able to access global banking, right? Have business bank accounts in the US from Nigeria without even leaving Nigeria, being able to access global payment methods like Stripe and PayPal verified legally, right? From Nigeria without leaving Nigeria as well, and being able to really expand your business there and sell in these markets. I believe we all saw that video, but we were curious. Is that really possible? I mean, I myself went and checked out the video, and I saw a lot of comments in there saying, "Oh, it's not possible, right? It's not possible to register your business in the US from Nigeria. It's not possible to get a global business, to get a business bank account in the US from Nigeria. It's not possible. It's not possible. How would that be? Right? This is not possible. I saw a whole lot of that. But I mean, if it weren't possible, it would not exist. If it weren't possible, we wouldn't. This partnership would not be happening between Silicon Valley, Silicon Africa, and GoNomad, right? It wouldn't be possible. It wouldn't be happening. But it's happening today because it is possible, and not just that it's possible. It's been done for over 400 businesses and counting today, and you are going to be the very next one, right? You are going to be the very next one that unlocks and taps into a global market for your business. All right, let's get started. So first things first. Let's look at the significance. Okay, why is this important? Why exactly is this important? Because if you don't know the importance of a thing, it can be easily misused. If you do not know the importance of a thing, it can be misused. So I see all of us here from different industries, right? In the comments today, we're all from different businesses. But we need to understand why this is important. Why is this the next best step for your business in 2024? And it's for three major reasons. Number one, the number one reason why you should absolutely start a US or UK business today, you should register one ASAP as soon as you can, is to gain global reach and presence. To gain global reach and presence. Now, I'm sure many of us have been interacting with a lot of websites where we would go, you go on the website, you scroll to the bottom page of the website, the footer section, and then you will see their head office address, right? With an address in the US, with an address in Hong Kong, with an address in the UK, with an address in a foreign country, right? You like that, okay? That's global reach and presence. The ability for you today to also have, a US address, a US presence for your business, where somebody comes and they see that this company is registered in the US. That gives you an elevated brand presence, right? And you know that the world is global. The internet is global. So when you put up a website for your business, when you put up your Instagram page for your business, and you put a country flag there saying US, Nigeria, it creates a different level of prestige. It elevates your brand from your regular competition. So as a WordPress website designer, when I come to your website and I see that you have two office addresses, right? You have two office addresses for your business, one in Nigeria, one in the US. Guess what? I begin to take you more seriously than the next person who just is located in one location. It's a brand prestige. It's a perception hack in business. It's a perception hack in business. It gives the impression that you're a multinational business, right? You're operating in more than one country. You have ties in more than one country. And so it means that it gives you a heightened sense of professionalism, right? When I come to your website, when I come to your Instagram bio, when I come to your YouTube channel, and I see, you being able to display multiple country presence, guess what? It gives a sense of brand reputation. It increases your brand reputation. It gives you access to a global audience, to a global reach. And so now you're able to attract and retain traffic from multiple locations, right? At the start of this call, I did mention that we've been able to service customers from multiple countries of the world, several countries in Europe, several countries in Africa, right? In Africa, I believe that we have Nigerian customers now, we have Cameroon customers, we have Kenyan customers. It's a lot, right? That gives us an elevated brand presence. I mean, we don't just work with Nigerians now. We also have a presence, right? With customers in France, with customers in Spain, with customers all over the world. That's the same thing. That's the same thing. So that's the first reason why this is important. Starting a US or UK business for your business, right? This is important for you to gain global reach, for you to gain global presence. So that when we come on your platforms, we see that you have a multi-country presence. We know that, wow, this person is not to be taken lightly. Why? They have invested in their brand so much so that they now have multi-country presence. You are effectively a multinational. Multinationals are simply businesses that operate in more than one country. And so when you do this, you're effectively a multinational. That's the first significance. Now, the second thing, the second most important aspect of this is you gain access to multi-country revenue. So, I mean, there's this whole craze, especially within the Nigerian market, where everybody is saying, "Listen, I want to begin to earn in dollars." I want to begin to earn in dollars. How do I begin to diversify my income and create dollar, earning streams for my business? How do I not just earn in naira, gain naira clients alone? How do I earn in dollars? Guess what? This is exactly the opportunity for you. Every single day when we get customers from multiple countries of the world, guess what? They pay in dollars. They pay in dollars, in USD. Nigerian customers, of course, will pay in naira, but being able to have that our business set up across board, we're able to sell products and services to customers in different parts of the world, and they'll pay in dollars. Just yesterday, our customer from France, signed up paying in dollars, right, for one of our services. They don't get to pay in naira. They live in France. They cannot access that. They'll most likely pay in euro or dollars, right? And so that's the same thing for you. When you do this, when you start a US business for your brand, or a UK business for your brand, and you begin to market and attract customers, guess what? You're unlocking multi-country revenue. Okay, multi-country revenue. You don't just earn in naira alone now. Now you get access to a new market where you can earn in dollars. And so this is one of the greatest hacks for businesses, for business owners to begin to earn in dollars. You gain access to multi-country revenue. How many of us would like more multi-country revenue? How many of us want to earn in dollars? Right? Forget the big English. How many of us want to earn in dollars? This is the way to go. Take your business from where it is, place it globally, gain that global access. Then you begin to unlock earning in USD, earning in multi currencies, and that begins to support your business. Why is it important to earn in dollars? You want to do so that you're not tied to a single economy. Your business is not only revolving around what happens in Nigeria, what happens in Cameroon, what happens in Kenya, what happens in Rwanda, what happens in wherever you're from. You're able to tap into revenue from different parts of the world, so that if one economy is not favoring your business so much, there's other ones where you're equally selling. And so it's a no-brainer into this world where you have access to these tools to not effectively sell abroad, to not effectively sell internationally. Doing this, starting a US business is a no-brainer because why? We just said it gives you access to be able to earn in multi-currencies for your business, right? It gives you access to be able to sell in multi-currencies for your business. And why is this important? Again, it removes the friction from selling in just one country. Because what happens if the economy is not so great anymore? What happens if there's a downturn, right? What happens if there's a downturn and what you're selling is not moving in the market as much as it was? But guess what? There are other economies where it could be. Who knows if what you're selling right now, there's also clients in South America who need it. Are you telling me that there's nobody requesting for graphic designers in Brazil? There are. Are you telling me there's nobody looking for solar consultants, solar energy consultants in the UK? There are. But how would they get to know you? Right? How would they get to know you if you do not have a business presence in those places? Right? Are you telling me that there's nobody looking for IT consultants, right, from the US? They are. There are clients every single day that are looking for you, but they need to be sure that they can be able to trust you. So that's why you must elevate your brand. And so when you pitch for business, when you send proposals, you're not sending proposals as a Nigerian business. You're sending proposals as a global business. And so if you see opportunities that you want to apply for in the US or in the UK or wherever it is, Canada, you're not applying for those opportunities as a Nigerian. You have taken away that generality. You have elevated your brand, right? And so now you can tap into a global market. Why is US and UK the hotspot countries? Guys, guess what? These are two of the biggest economies globally. You can't sugarcoat it, right? These are two of the biggest economies globally. You can sign the kind of partnerships that you can sign with a global business, registered in these countries. You would have to do twice the work to have access to those same opportunities as a Nigerian business, or as a business from just one country, right? And so being able to do this gives you, number one, we said what? Global reach and presence. Number two, we said another significance is multi-country revenue, being able to earn in dollars across the world, earn in euros, earn in pounds from whatever part of the world, right? And then finally, the third significance I'm going to mention is international payment tools. So you get access to be able to bank your business globally, right? You're not just trapped holding one currency. There is no global brand that you look up to that has their reserves in just one currency. Even your central banks don't just keep your local currency. Even your central bank, for instance, the Central Bank of Nigeria, right, does not just keep naira. They don't just keep naira. They have a reserve for dollars. And so, if your central bank has a reserve for naira for dollars, why not you, the business owner? Why not you, the entrepreneur? Why don't you also have, bank balances in USD, in naira? And I don't mean bank balances that are tied in the same country. I don't mean setting up a domiciliary account that you cannot move money in and out whenever you like. How easy is it to fund your domiciliary account and move money anytime you like? Right? How easy? I mean, as a Nigerian, you know how difficult that is. So that's not what I'm talking about. We're not here to learn how to open domiciliary account. That's still child's play. We're talking about how to have reserves for your business. How can you, at the end of every month, take a portion of your profits and save it in dollars in your business bank account abroad, such that you can easily pay for products and services. Let's say you are an importer. Maybe you import automobiles, right? Or automobile products, right? How can you be able to pay vendors in China easily without having to always stress looking for dollars and whatnot? This is the way. This is the way to go, right? This starting a US business or UK business gives you access to international payment tools, international banking tools, right? Where you can be able to create a reserve for your business besides your local currency. So just as you have a Naira account, you also have a USD account, a pounds account, where you can save for your business, right? Where you can save for your business. And depending on how things go, you can leverage and hedge against inflation, hedge against devaluation, right? African currencies tend to experience a lot of devaluation, where, for instance, with the Naira, I believe in July or June last year, the Naira to the dollar was about 700 and something, but today it's about 1,300, right? That's almost what, a 90% devaluation, right? But imagine you were saving some of your business profits in dollars way back when it was 300 to the dollar, when it was 400, when it was 500, when it was 600. Guess what? You would have protected yourself from a whole lot of devaluation losses right now, and you would even be able to have more naira capital available to even trade with. Because if you convert some of those dollars back now to be able to do more business, you would also have more naira to go back into the market to purchase with, right? So this is why it's important. These are three major significance, right, of having a global business, of starting a global business. I'm going to mention the fourth one, and that is global partnerships. Being able to sign global partnerships. Do you know right now that there's a ton of funding, there's a ton of partnerships that have been outlined for you, and if you're just able to tap into them as a US business, you will gain so much success. Do you know right now that you can let's say there was a customer one time that we had, who wanted to start importing of vehicles into the country, right? Who wanted to take advantage of US based auctions to import into the country, and they were only able to do that by going to set up this partnership as a US business. And so these global partners saw that they were US business, they were more inclined to work with them, right? They were more inclined to work with them. All right. So this is a hack. This is a very good strategy to position your business beyond your local economy, to be positioning your business as a global. So when you go ahead to apply for opportunities, to apply for funding globally, right, for your business, you are applying as a global entity, not as a local. You can tap into US government business grants, US business funding from Nigeria, right? How? By starting a US business. And so the US has the US, for instance, has a portal called the SBA, Small Business Association, where they provide a lot of grants, $5,000, $10,000, $50,000, and you can apply for this for your industry, but only as a US business. But you would never know these things and be able to take advantage of these opportunities if you do not start this. I remember one time we got a line of credit for about $3,000 the first time we started our US business. We got a line of credit for $3,000 just like that to withdraw and do business with, right? and fund our business, grow our business, $3,000 just like that. I mean, some of us are still at the stage where $3,000 will mean a whole lot right now. How much is $3,000 right now? 5 million. Imagine starting a US business and within few months, right, you are getting access to what? Millions of naira in funding to run your business. That's amazing. Right now, I believe one of our credit lines, runs upwards of $40,000. Just like that. Credit, not cash, credit. It's like, hey, use this money, grow your business. I'm in Lagos, Nigeria, broadcasting to you today, but we have access to, and that's just one of many others, right? We also get paid returns on our bank balances, just keeping part of our profits in USD, part of our business profits in USD. I don't know how much you make, whether it's 100,000 naira, 500,000 naira, 1 million naira, 2 million naira, whatever it is, you get paid return. So you can earn interest on that money every single month by just putting a portion of it in your US business bank account month over month. You earn several, I think it's about 7% and above, right? You're earning a whole lot of returns month over month on your money, and you can move this money in and out easily without any hassle, right? Remember, guys, I told you, I said this is not about domiciliary account. This is about global flexibility for your money, global mobility for your money. How can you become a global bank for your business, right? How can you access and unlock global banking where you can go to any country and access your USD, access global currencies? Do you know that you can get paid interest? I know that we have. I know. I'm sure everybody here has a taste of what it means to earn interest on your savings in naira here, right? So if you think that that is not good enough, the rates you're getting here is not good enough. Do you know that from Nigeria, the US government would pay you, the US banks would pay you interest on your savings? They would pay you interest on your savings on your business bank account. And guess what? GoNomad helps you open such business bank account where any amount that you're saving, you can get an interest, right? By just saving a portion of your profits. Remember, I told you, I said, even your country's central bank, they do not keep only one currency. And so, why should you, as a business owner, only have one currency of bank balance? Why? You should have multi currencies. Spread your risk. You're an entrepreneur. Entrepreneurs should know how to manage risk. And so, what's risk management in currencies? Keep multiple currencies on hand, right? Keep multiple currencies on hand so that you can be able to access the benefits of different economies. And so you can earn interest from Naira savings in Nigeria. You can earn interest on global savings in USD, right? It's amazing. This is what is available to you today. But if you do not know, you do not know. But today, I'm sure that you do know, right? You do know now that by just starting a US and UK business instantly within 24 hours, you can, as I speak to you, by this time tomorrow, if you go sign up on GoNomad, you as I'm speaking to you, whether your business name is WordPress Incorporated Services, that same Nigerian business can become a global business automatically. As I speak to you right now, within 24 hours, that's how swift we've made the process. That's how swift we've made the process. By this very time tomorrow, 8 p.m. 8 p.m. Nigerian time tomorrow, your business can have a licensed US registered certificate. Just like you have CAC in Nigeria, as I speak to you right now, it's so amazing that by this time tomorrow, you too can have a registered business in the US with a valid certificate that anybody, anywhere in the world can look up. Anybody can verify. As Nigerians, you know what it means when they say go and verify. Anybody can go look it up, right? As I speak to you, 24 hours is all it takes to start your business in the US or in the UK and gain access to global reach. From day one, you get an address immediately. They issue you an address. They say, hey, welcome to the US. Here's your business address, right? I see somebody's even asking, where's our business address in Lagos. I'm going to get to that in a minute, but I'm trying to give you a sense of what's happening here right now, right? So the same way you have office addresses in Nigeria, from day one, immediately your business is set up in the US, you will get an address. Say, hi, this is your business address. You are now located in so state. You can get an address in New York. You can get an address in Texas. You can get an address in California, in Delaware, in Colorado, in Wyoming. It's amazing. You can get an address in England if you're setting up in the UK, England, in London. right? Premium addresses for your business. And nobody would know that you're not even there yourself physically. They will welcome you as a business owner. One of the biggest ways to tap into the benefits of global powerhouse economies like the US and the UK is to set up a business there, right? As long as you're not a citizen yet, one way of getting in the system and get attracting the benefits of those economies is by becoming an entrepreneur in those markets. Guys, these economies are capitalist economies. They welcome entrepreneurs like their lives depends on it. Why? Because that's the only way their economy grows. That's the only way their economies grows. Go and look at all the amazing opportunities. Go and look at all the amazing companies that built America. You hear of Tesla today, you hear of Apple. They have a ton of incentives for businesses. Just like I mentioned, the Small Business Association, where there are a ton of grants provided to you every single time. A ton of brands. They say, hey, apply. You're a US business owner? Apply. What industry? Apply, apply, and get funding. Why? Because they know that if you build your US business, it will bring value to their economy as well. Their citizens will be satisfied with new services, their economy will grow, right? And so that's why they are willing to welcome you, right? And this is available to you whether you're in Nigeria, it doesn't matter. Whether you're in Cameroon, it doesn't matter. Whether you're in Ghana, it doesn't matter. Every country you can set this up. And remember, I said 24 hours. So by the end of this live call, you would learn how you too, by this time tomorrow, you can tell the person sitting next to you right now, wherever you are, you can tell them that your business is now set up, registered, licensed to operate within the US and globally. And guess what? When your business is set up in the US or the UK, for instance, it has a global demand, it has a global access. Not only is it set up in the US, it is automatically licensed to operate globally, right? You can even protect your trademark. We have customers who trademark their businesses. They get US patents for their work, copyrights, trademarks for their works globally. The music that you listen to from all your favorite artists in Nigeria, Davido, Burna Boy, Whiskey, and co. Guess what? Their music is copyrighted globally in the US, in the UK. It's not just in Nigeria. Why? Because they know that that's a way to protect their intellectual property and have access to international earnings. This is the game. This is the game, right? I remember I told you, I said your central banks are playing this exact game. Go and look out for the domiciliary accounts that you have in your country. Do you know that all your banks, they have a bank that they bank with in the US? If you've ever heard of JP Morgan Chase, if you've ever heard of Citibank, go and find out, go and do your research. That is most likely the bank that your domiciliary account banker in Nigeria is using. So every single time you say, I want to fund my DOM account, that is where the money is. Every single time you say you want to transfer dollars to your customer in China, that is where they are taking the money from their banker in the US, from JP Morgan, from Citibank. They won't tell you these things. But that's it. For a bank is a business. A bank is a business. And so they know that their reserves as well must not only be in one currency. They must be able to source for capital in multi currencies. And so you too, as a business owner, should be able to source for capital in multi currencies. I told you about how I think in 2022, right, we got access to $3,000 worth of credit to do business. We have never stepped foot in the US physically to run the business, but they said, hey, you are a business in the US, right? We met the criteria. They said, here's $3,000. Go and run your business, right? And we're able to pay back that line of credit over time. How amazing is that? Right now, we have tens of thousands of dollars, 40,000 here, 50,000 there, lines of credit to operate with. Some of them we've not even used because we don't even have the need for it right now. But how beautiful is that? And guess what? We never had to apply for any bank loan. We never had to go into any bank physically, fill any forms, do anything. None of that hectic stress. By hacking the global system, right? By hacking the global system, by setting up a business. Do you know what a business is? A business is a legal entity. Do you know what you are in your country? You are a legal person. And so when you set up a legal entity in any country, especially like the US and the UK, what are you just doing? You are setting up a human being operating in that country. That's invariably what you're doing because it's recognized as a legal entity. What that means is it can sue and be sued. It can transact and initiate contracts. It can transact and initiate contracts. It can sell. It can get paid. It's a legal person. And so it's a strategy for accessing the same benefits that people, that their citizens enjoy, that their residents enjoy. So the same way their citizens can get $50,000 lines of credit. I too, right now, every single day we make payments in our business that is credit based. We don't pay cash up front. We first make the payments, we spend, we get it's free money, and then we pay it off later. From the US, I'm in Lagos, Nigeria, right? I never had to walk into any bank to submit any application, but I'm a legal person in the US. I have a legal business there, well set up, right? Well set up that gives me access to what again? I mentioned four things, four significance, global reach and presence. Global reach and presence, multi-country revenue. Right now, we have customers from France signing up every single day, Sweden, Germany, multiple countries of the world. So we are not only earning in Naira, we have access to global revenue. Okay, we have international payment tools. There's no country. I mean, how would we even charge customers from France and Germany if we don't have access to banking tools all over the world? If we don't have access to payment tools all over the world? A lot of freelancers struggle with tools like Stripe and PayPal. That's not our problem. As a US business, that's the least of your problems. Whether a customer wants to pay you from India, Pakistan, it doesn't matter. They want to pay you from Zambia, Zimbabwe, Africa, Brazil, South America, China, wherever, South Korea, it doesn't matter. Payments becomes the least of your worries. International payments is the least of your worries. Getting a US business is like you creating a legal person, right? And thank you so much. I see everybody is interested. I see all of the interest. How do I get started? How do I get started? We are getting right to that point. How do I get started? We are getting right to that point because, guys, you are sleeping on a whole lot of opportunity if you don't do this, right? And yes, if you get credit, you pay it back, right? Because it's credit to run your business, right? As much as it's upfront cash, because your business is generating revenue, you're able to pay back. And so it's the same thing for us. So every single day we spend, thousands of dollars in expenses every single day, but we're able to pay it back because we have revenues coming in to fill it back up, right? And so I love that everybody's interested right now. You have seen the light. You want to say, you know what? Yes, me too. I want that global presence and reach. I too, by tomorrow evening, by this time tomorrow, you want to come back and send Silicon Valley, Silicon Africa an email and say, hey guys, thank you so much for that webinar. That was impactful. My business has been successfully registered in the US. I know that's what you want, right? You want to be able to unlock multi-country revenue. You want to be able to attract customers from all over the world where they come to your website, they come to your social media pages, they're seeing, they're seeing multiple countries, right? On your bio, they're seeing that you operate in the US, in the UK, in Nigeria, wherever you're from, Cameroon, Kenya, right? This is accessible to everybody. A lot of African countries, this is a huge opportunity, right? You are seeing also that you want to be able to apply for global opportunities, global partnerships, global grants. This is the way to go. This is the way to go. All right. Now let's move on to the second bit, right? It's time to get started. It's time to get started. That's exactly what we're transitioning into now. It's time to get started. How do we get started? Okay, now for us to get started, we have to look into each and every single one of our industries here. Now, from what I can see, I believe that if we are to summarize where we are all coming from, we're coming from the e-commerce industry, right? Physical products, we're coming from services industry. I see a lot of consultants, coaches, freelancers, right? IT consultants, energy consultants, and so on, science, consultants. I see export-based businesses, right? We're coming from exports. I see technology, startups, right? So technology is also another industry. Now there's opportunities for every one of us. As an e-commerce person, right? As an e-commerce person, guess what? You can sell internationally. You can drop ship. You don't even have to have physical products, in your warehouse. You can sell on Amazon, right? Amazon has millions of traffic every single day. Millions of traffic every single day. What am I saying? Millions? Hundreds of millions of shoppers. And all you just have to do is place your product. I remember one of our customers in the very early days, right? I remember one of our customers in the very early days, right? She sets up her products from China. She doesn't even bring them to Nigeria. She just takes them straight to the US, places them on Amazon, and sells out like crazy, earns in dollars heavily, right? And so for service providers, you too can get started with this and you can begin to pitch for contracts, pitch for jobs. You can begin to invoice and quote customers, right? Like a foreign business. You no longer will be invoicing and pitching like a Nigerian business. You'll be pitching with your US company because that gives you an elevated brand status, right? And so that would increase your ability to gain this contract. Whether you're pitching on Upwork, whether you're pitching on freelance platforms, or you're emailing customers yourself, by the time they see XYZ Business LLC USA, they're like, wait a minute. Let me pay attention to who is this person? Who is this business? They are in my country, right? They are operating where I'm operating. Okay, they see you like one of them. They see you like one of them, right? For export businesses, the same thing. You will never have a challenge again doing business with China. International trade will be easy. Sending money yourself, right? Purchasing your products. Whether you want to pay in RMB, you want to pay in USD via Swift, whatsoever. You have easy access, right? You can fund your dollar accounts yourself. You can control your entire financial flows. You can pay vendors easily, right? You can also get paid in USD, right? You can operate with multiple currencies. And for tech startups as well, you can even have access to funding. There's opportunities for funding for tech startups, funding. You can apply to tech accelerators all over the world. Guess what, guys? International investors in your business want to invest in the US company. They don't want to go and start learning your local laws. They don't want to go and start learning, how does business work in Nigeria? What are the legalities there? They're like, you know what? They already want who is ready, right? You set up a US business already. Fantastic. Let's work with you. That's who they're looking for. That's what they're looking for. And so one of the things that you'll find in the global markets is that there's a lot of credit opportunities that you can qualify for. There's a lot of business opportunities you can now begin to pitch and apply for that gives you access. All right. Great. Now that we've touched on the different industries, how do we get started? What do you need? Gun, 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 gun. What do you need? Guess what, guys? If I share with you the requirements, you'll be mind blown. If I share with you the requirements to access this level of global opportunity, you will be mind blown. You will be absolutely mind blown. And what exactly are there? Do you know that all that is required right now for you to start your own US or UK business, all that is required for tomorrow morning for you to receive your business certificate, right, is your business name, your business description, what it does, and your contact information. Your business name, your business description, and your contact information. That's it. Give us your business name. Oh, my business name is Silicon Incorporated Integrated Services. Great. What does Silicon Incorporated Integrated Services do? We sell XYZ service. We sell XYZ product. That's it. What's your contact information? Where are you from? Right? What's your name? What's your email? What's your phone number? What's your residential address? That's it. That's all that's required. That's it. That's about it for the requirements to set up your business in the. It's as simple as that. And guys, I'm not just saying it. This is what 400 plus businesses from all over the world, from Nigeria, from Cameroon, from Kenya, from France, from Spain, from Sweden, from every corner of the world have provided us with and been able to receive their business certificate within 24 hours. Right? Within 24 hours. That's all that's required. That's all that's required. That's all that we need. It's not so complex. I'm sure that a lot of people right now are shocked. Oh my God, but the CAC told me to bring this document, that document, this document, that document, this document, that document. Yes, but we're not talking about that here. We're not talking about your country specifically. We're talking about the global market. Why does the global market make it so easy, so seamless? Because they are looking for entrepreneurs, guys. They are looking for you and I. We are the people with the ideas. We are the people that are growing economies. Small businesses are the backbone of every economy, as they say. But these guys make doing the ease of doing business as easy as anything. As easy as anything. They want you to be able to get set up immediately so you can start running with your vision. So you can start looking for your customers. You can start looking for your clients. No delays. There's no time for excessive paperwork. They don't have time for that. Right? They don't have time for that. They just need, what's your business name? What's your description? What do you do? Tell us what you do. That's it, which of course you already know. So it's not like you don't know it. You know what you do, you know what the name is, right? They don't need that to set up your business. They don't need that to set up your business. To set up the business alone, all you will need is your business name, your description, right, and your contact information. Now, as you go further along in the process, you will need an identity. You will need an identity when you want to open up your bank account, right? That's the final requirement. So when you want to open up your bank, just like you go to your regular bank, they'll ask you, oh, what, give us an ID. So we can know you, is know your customer, it's everywhere, right? Know your customer, so we can know you. So they require an ID from you, your passport, right? Some of them even accept your driver's license, but usually your passport works best, right? And they would just like to get to know you. So okay, this is the person that is opening a bank account with us. That's it, right? So for the business setup part, it can be done in 24 hours, whether you're into, oh, I see agro processing beautifully, right? Whether you're into any form of business, all they need to get your business certificate in 24 hours is what is your business? What do you do? Right? What's your contact information? And all of this information we collect from you, we pass it on, your certificate is ready in 24 hours. And then when you want to open up a bank account, you provide an ID, right? You provide an ID so they can know you, know your customer. Okay. And yes, even if your business is not registered in Nigeria, it doesn't matter. They don't go to say, oh, is your business registered? There's no requirement like, is your business registered in Nigeria first? Is your business registered in Ghana first? Is your business registered in Cameroon first? They don't care. Why? Why do they not care? Because they are not the same economies. They're not tied. They're not linked together. When you go to set up your business in Nigeria, do they ask you if your business is set up in the US? No. Why? They don't care. This is Nigeria. And so the US is the US, the UK is the UK, right? Nigeria is Nigeria. Cameroon is Cameroon. Okay, so every business registration agency in those countries only cares about their country. So whether your business is registered in Nigeria or not does not matter. When you want to set up in the US, all they need is your business name, your business description, contact information. When you want to open a bank account, they require an ID, preferably a passport, right? International passport, that's a travel passport, right? They require an ID so they can know their customer. So they can know their customer. But to get your business certificate in 24 hours and start running your US business, all that is required, business name, business description, contact information. That's it. And how can you put this to the test? Simple, by signing up on GoNomad. That's it. If in 24 hours you don't get your business, certificate, max 48 hours. Let's say, oh, there's a downtime, there's a lot of traffic, right? Max 48 hours, you don't get your business certificate, then you know that this is not possible. But this has been done for hundreds, and not just Nigerians all over the world. It doesn't matter if you have a Nigerian passport; they don't care. It's an ID, right? It's an ID. I mean, if it mattered, we wouldn't be having this conversation today, right? We wouldn't be having this conversation today. Okay, now, what does it cost? That's the next thing everybody's curious. Oh, this all sounds great. This all sounds great, but what does it cost? I want to get started. I'm interested. What does it cost? Let's get into it. Now, do you know that today, all that it takes for you to do this, set up your business, right? Get a business address from your home in Nigeria. And mind you, the business, the global market is so unique in the sense that nobody is coming. They can send you letters to that address, and you will receive those letters in Nigeria. They can send you correspondence to that address, and you will receive it. They can send you anything. And so it's not as if they want to verify their address, they wouldn't be able to. No, 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 no. To get your business registered license, you get your business certificate, you get your articles of association, all your business formation documents. You get an address. We even give you a business phone number abroad so that you can consult with clients. You can speak, you can include it in your application forms, in your customer support numbers, and you can access and use that phone number from Nigeria, just like you're using WhatsApp, right? We give you a business phone number as well. We also give you access to what again? We give you access to a tax ID. So just like you have your TIN in Nigeria, your tax identification number, we also give you the equivalent of that in the US. We make sure you get it. Why? Because with that number, you are now licensed to get a bank account in the US or in the UK. So we give you access to that tax number, right? An employer identification number is what is called EIN, right? We give you access to that. Then we give you access to a business bank account, right? What else? We give you access to a payment processor. A payment processor. So you can collect payments all over the world. Whether you want Stripe or whether you want PayPal, it can be done for you. But most people use Stripe because Stripe is the globally accepted. Stripe can enable you collect Apple Pay, Cash App Pay, Samsung Pay, Ali Pay. You can even do you know that with your products and your services, you can sell it and give access to customers abroad to pay with credit, even if they don't have cash to pay you. They can pay with credit. You know very well that I was just talking about credit a few minutes ago. You know how well those markets have access to credit. So even if a customer comes to your website, do you know that you can give them access to pay you with credit and they give you will get cash. The customer will pay with credit with their credit card, but you will get cash. They will pay with credit, but you will get cash. It's interesting. So that's the power of Stripe, right? You can give customers access to credit, and you will get cash for every transaction, right? So we give you that. We also give you a free tax consultation, guys. Do you know that you can do all of this and set it up tax free? These are the secrets that only GoNomad can provide to you. These are the secrets that only go no matter. You don't pay annual taxes. Like there will be nothing like, oh, there's certain business structure that we can give to you. That's why we consult you as well. We can say, hey, listen, setting up this is the best business structure where you don't get to pay taxes. Every year we'll just fill out certain annual return forms for you, just like how you do annual returns to the CAC. We'll do annual returns for you, and that's it. Nobody will come and say, you made $10,000 this year. Give us $2,000 now. Eh, it's very possible to set up a tax-free business in the US. That's another perk that we add to it. So, guys, let's recap again. How much would you pay for all of these things? How much would you pay to get your business registered in the US or the UK within 24 hours? How much would you pay to get all the documentation? How much would you pay to get your own address? How much would you pay to get your own phone number where anybody can reach you? Foreign customers can call you, Nigerian customers can call you, anybody can call you. Anybody can send you letters to your address and you would receive them. Anybody can send you correspondence, send you mail. How much would you pay? How much would you pay to get your business tax number, right? So you can open a bank account in those countries. 5 things now I've mentioned. How much would you pay to get a business bank account where you can save? Like even if the only thing you do with this is just save your profits, right, in US dollars, so you can save yourself from devaluation stress and headaches. How much would you pay for that? How much would you pay to get a Stripe account that enables you to accept payments from all over the world and even give credits to your customers? Like you today can start your business and give credits to US customers to pay you, to UK customers. So even when you're negotiating, you can be like, oh, don't worry, even if you don't have cash right now, you can pay with credit. And they will pay you cash. So your customer pays with credit, you get cash. These are secrets of global business entrepreneurship. All of these things with your tax consultation and all of it, how much would you pay? Guess what, guys? We offer this at an exclusive price to Nigerians for just 397,000 naira only. And to everybody else all over the world, we offer this for $400 plus. So everybody else pays us upwards of 600,000 naira when you do the math. I don't know what the exchange rate is right now, but you can do the math yourself, right? Everybody else in the world pays us upwards of 600,000 naira to get this done, right? But in Nigeria, if you're signing up, the equivalent for you is 397,000 naira to get this done ASAP. That's the minimum package, right? If you're in Ghana, right? If you're in every other African country, you too can set this up for $399. And guess what? If you reach out to GoNomad and you say, hey, I'm from Silicon Africa, I watched the webinar, we can even give you a further discount, right? If you're from, tell them, I came from the webinar, I'm from Cameroon, I'm from Ghana, I'm from this, I would like to get, an additional discount. My team will be happy to do that. If you're from Nigeria, it's only 397,000 naira only. Guys, what is 397,000 naira when from day one you can start running on autopilot? When you can start saving in US dollars with your business bank account, you can start earning interests, right? You can start earning credits. You can start earning a whole lot more that gives your business access. What if you do? I remember there was a customer of ours, who almost lost a $2,000 deal just because he was negotiating as a Nigerian. But the second he set up his US business, guys, guess what? He was able to close $5,000 in deals by just appearing as a US business owner. That was it. 397,000 naira was what changed his life and brought him access to be able to not just pitch and get clients worth $5,000, but also be able to actually collect that payment cash. And you know what $5,000 is in Nigeria. And that is for them there, that is just like, okay, cool, great, let's work together. It's nothing crazy, but $5,000 is amazing here. And guys, guess what? The 397,000 payment is one time. It's not every day. It's not every month. It's one time, and that's all you pay. That's all you pay. That's the least package. You don't even and why am I telling you that you go for that package? You don't need every other thing so much. That's all you need to get started right now, and that is all you pay. That is all the cost there is. That is all the cost there is. I wish I could share my screen right now. Is it possible to share my screen right now to show you guys what this is? I just wanted to show you guys a bit more practically. Can I share my screen? I believe okay, good. I can. Can everybody see this? If you can, please let me know in the comments. Can you see this right now? Can you see this right now? What does this say? This is GoNomad. It says easily launch a US business, get paid, stay compliant. Look at it there. It says enjoy 24-hour formation, not be play. 24-hour business formation, global banking, invoicing, tax filing, dedicated support. Botswana, Liberia, I don't care where you're from. This is for you. This is for you. Look at the beautiful dashboard that you get to manage your business operation. Just look at this. Look at the beautiful dashboard you get to manage your business operations. You can track all your revenue here. You can track all your business documentation here. You can track your business annual licenses here. And it's integrated with Shopify, Amazon, Stripe, Wise, Revolut, Mercury, Plaid, a whole lot more. Right? Guys, this is what we give you access to. Look at it here. 24-hour business formation. Onboard yourself in 5 minutes. Year-round compliance. We keep you covered. You are able to charge customers, multi-currency invoicing, payment links, right? And look at a ton of testimonials. Look at a ton of testimonials. There's even FAQs here, right? Do you need to be a citizen or resident of the US? No, you don't have to be. You don't have to be. From your home country, you can do this, right? What is required of you? This is it here. The same thing I said, your company name, your contact information. That's it. Zero paperwork, guys. Zero paperwork. You can see it here. You can see it here. It's all on here. This is the platform, right? What will you get? You get all of this. Look at it here, right? How much does it cost? The same thing I said. $400 everywhere else. If you have 600,000 naira, you can bring it. If you don't like my beautiful deal of 397,000 naira, it's fine. You can bring 600K. We don't mind. We'll take it. We'll take it. We'll take it. But guess what? We're giving you this beautiful platform to have access from day one. And you can log in on this on your mobile device. You can log in on your desktop. You have access 24/7, and it's 307,000 naira only. And it takes just 24 hours to set up your business, and it takes just 10 to 14 working days to set up with your bank account, your Stripe account, everything. That's it. 10 to 14 working days, you are done. That's it. So within the next 2 weeks, you too can have your business set up in the US. You can have your address. You can have what again? Let's go and take a look at everything that you get. Right? Look at it here. You can have your business set up, company formation. You can get all your documentation, right? You get your global office set up, which is your business address, your phone number. You don't have to bring these things. Nobody's asking you if you have it already. We provide it to you if you don't have it. That's why we're here. We provide it to you. You get your tax ID, right? You get your payment processor, get access to payment processors like Stripe, like Square, like PayPal, right? We file your annual compliance for you, your annual return, get a bank account, get a multi-currency bank account, and a debit card to run your business from anywhere in the world. It's on here. It's on here for you, right? And guess what? All it takes to get every single thing we've mentioned here is 10 to 14 working days. Guys, give us 2 weeks. 10 to 14 working days, 3 weeks at the max, and we are ready. But in 24 hours, what we can promise you is that your business will have its own license certificate in the US. 24 hours. Look at it here. Look at it here. 24 to 48 hours, you get your business registered. You go and start telling everybody, me too, I have LLC. Me too, I have a limited company. Right? Me too, I have a limited company. Is ready to go. Thank you very much, Silicon Africa. The link has been put on there. I want everybody to go to that link right now and start getting your own access. 307,000 naira only to get access to all of this. How much is 307,000 naira in dollars? How much is that? Let's do the math, guys. Let's do the math. That's like what? $280? I mean, that's piecemeal. That's no way commensurate to all the value that you are getting. That's no way commensurate to all the value you're getting. And guess what? This is the beautiful platform that you have access to from day one. Imagine we've taken the time out. Not only are we, nobody is sending you anything, by WhatsApp or any of that. You get a professional dashboard. Look at how beautiful this is. We've invested tens of millions to build this so that anybody can have access wherever you are. This is the beautiful platform you have access to run and manage your global business. And you can do this from anywhere. And you can even see that we are swiftly expanding to the UAE. We're expanding to several other countries. So there's UK, there's US, there's UAE, there's even Canada, right? Because we're expanding rapidly and we've built a super platform for you, right? We've built a super platform. When you go to that link, when you go to this link that you see on your screen, guess what? You will be asked to enter your information. Just click on start your company, right? This is what you will see. Let me show you what you will see, guys. Let me show you what you will see. When you click on that link to start your company, this is what you will see. You will see this page. So guys, please share the link again so everybody can see. You will see this page. I believe everybody can see my screen. Great. You will see this page right here. Okay, it will say form your US, UK, or Canada company in 24 hours, guaranteed. Get a registered agent, get an address, get EIN, get Stripe, get bank account, and everything within 14 business days. It's here. All you just do, scroll to this point that says start my company and click start. Right? Then come in here, you can see several countries, several African countries mentioned here, and many more. Right? Come in here, enter your name. Can you see this? I believe you can see this. Come in here, enter your name, enter your email, enter your phone number. Tell us which of this solution best describes you. Choose this one. You want a US company with a bank account and Stripe account. What type of business do you do? Is it e-commerce, service-based, manufacturing, technology? Let us know. My own is service-based though, right? Is your business registered already in your home country? It doesn't matter whether it's yes or no. Just tell us whether it is. We just want to know. It's not a requirement, right? Oh, yes, it's registered with CAC. Oh, no, it's not registered, right, in my home country. How did you hear about us? Click here, enter others, and tell us Silicon Africa webinar, right? Silicon Africa webinar. And then once you're done, you will hit proceed, right? Once you hit proceed, guess what? It's all done, right? It's all done. You're all set to go, right? And a member of our team will contact you, right? A member of our team will contact you and we will get started working with you. Just enter here, Silicon Africa, click on proceed, and that's it. Let me enter my Nigerian phone number here so that we can submit this form, right? Let's do this, guys. We're doing this together. Okay. And you click on proceed. That's all you need to do. Once you do this, the form will submit. Can you see this, everybody? Can you see this? Right? And you will see, thank you. You will now be taken to our WhatsApp. Okay? We have a dedicated consultant waiting for you on WhatsApp to support you. Right? So yeah, somebody asked if we provide advisory services, and all of those things. We can always provide after sales support. Okay? You're not paying the fee twice, you're paying the fee once, 397,000 once. Right? Okay. We set up the Stripe account for you. Everything I mentioned here is done for you. Okay, it's done for you. You're not doing anything on your own. Nobody's asking you to go and set up the bank account yourself. It's done for you. Our business experts, we have consultants in the US, we have partners everywhere in the world. They set up for you completely. All you just do is do what they ask you to do. They say, provide this, provide that, provide, show up, do this, do that's all. That's all. It's done for you. All right. That's it. And so you don't have to get a community to set up Stripe. We do that for you. Okay. How can you advertise your company over there? Very simple. Marketing tools, Facebook ads, different things, but you'll be advertising now as a US business. All right. And then once you're done submitting that form, like I mentioned, just click on get started. It will take you to our dedicated WhatsApp support. You know, WhatsApp is super fast. Nobody has time to delay you and all of that. You will see this. It would say, Go Nomad. Oh. Hello, Go Nomad. I'm interested in your US, blah, 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 blah. How do I begin? The second you continue to chat, it will tell you open WhatsApp. You send that message instantly. Your dedicated business consultant would connect with you and say, welcome to GoNomad. Thank you for signing up. We see, you can even mention that you're from Silicon Africa, or they should treat you specially. You're a special person. You came to our 1 hour webinar and you learned so much and you're ready to get started. You can tell them that I told you to tell them you are from Silicon Africa, and they will treat you like royalty even more, right? They will double the VIP treatment for you. Okay. Once you get to WhatsApp, everything is done for you from there. They would hold your hand through the entire process. Remember, the link again is on your screen. Once you get to that link, what would you see? Let me show you again. Let me show you again. What would you see when you get to this link? Guys, let's take a look at it. Once you click that link, this is the page that you will see. You will see a page looking like this, very beautifully designed. It will tell you what exactly you are getting. Can you see this? Can you see this? This is what you are.
In a world where borders once
All right,
divided
this is what you are getting. So all you just do is just scroll a little bit, not too much. Click start my company. It's time to get started. We're no longer sleeping, we're going global. Okay, once you click start my company, you will see this, right? You will see this. Once you see this, know you're in the right place. Just complete this form with your information. Once you do, proceed, right? Click on proceed, and it will take you to WhatsApp. It will tell you, continue on WhatsApp, right? Which is this other page now. And then you'll be able to connect with your business consultants on WhatsApp, right? That will now be able to have you set up. All right, great. So please, once you get to WhatsApp, tell them Silicon Africa or Silicon Africa webinar. That's where I'm coming from. I've learned a lot. It's time to get started. 397K is nothing. Let's get this done. Right? I want to see my business certificate in 24 hours, in 48 hours, at the max, guys, 48 hours. If the traffic is too much, everybody is coming. Maximum 48 hours is ready, right? It's ready. It's on your dashboard. Look at again. Look at this, guys. We just launched this. I think that was 2 weeks ago. Look at this beautiful platform. This is an investment worth tens of millions of naira. This took us 7 months to put together, so that we can give everybody access to international business. So you can see that we did not come to play here. We didn't come to play. We came prepared. We have invested in the technology. We have invested in the strategy. We have invested in the knowledge. We have invested in the team. We have invested in everything. It's an entire complete process, so that nobody can come and tell you, this or that. And guess what? You're not going to be paid to anybody's individual account. Oh. No. When you get to WhatsApp, the business consultant will tell you, please go and pay to GoNomad's accounts. Okay? And yes, your payment covers every single thing. It covers your US number, right? It covers your US number. It covers every single thing. And guys, guess what? 397,000 naira. I mean, think about it. Our US pricing is over $400. And so, we thought, what, for our Nigerian customers, this is our home, right? This is our home. This is where we started from. This is our home. So we have to give a special pricing to everybody. That's why we came up with that pricing, 397,000 naira. We had to discount it heavily so that we can get it across to everybody. Remember, all our costs are actually in USD. So to set up all of these things, we actually use USD to do it. But we made sure that to give a good enough, discount on the pricing so that everybody can access it. And yes, it covers every single thing, right? Are there business ideas you can suggest one can set up a business around? Yes. If you want to get started and you don't have a business idea, please look into e-commerce, drop shipping, very profitable, right? We can even connect you to accelerators where you can go and learn and scale your e-commerce business from zero to thousands of dollars monthly, right? We can show you where to go and get that knowledge as well with your US business. So yes, that's a good industry I would recommend. You can also look into offering marketing services, remote marketing services, all right? And Mr. Rex is asking if he can get a discount too. So the price is already discounted at 397,000, but please reach out. I'm sure maybe, I don't know, maybe my team might look into something. Maybe they can take out another 2,000 or 3,000 or something. Please reach out. We would love to talk more. Please reach out. So just go to the link you see on your screen. Okay, fill out the information, connect on WhatsApp, and then let them know you're from Silicon Africa webinar. And I'm sure we'll be able to do business. I'm sure we'll be able to help you out. I'm sure we'll be able to do business. Okay. I'm sure we'll be able to do business. What other question have I not answered? What other question have I not answered? I'm looking through the comments. I'm looking through the comments. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Please keep pouring in the questions. Advisory services, yes, I mentioned that. We hold your hand. We point you to resources that you will need. We are the best. See, see. Let me tell you guys something. We have 20 people full time working at GoNomad. We have a robust team, and they're not just working in Nigeria. They're working across multiple countries of the world. We have our team spread in Asia. We have our team in South America. We have our team in the UK. We have our team in Nigeria. So we have people ready to serve you. We have invested in this thing so that you can be well serviced. We did not come here to joke. We came with the best value for the audience. And with that said, I know for a fact this has been valuable. This has been impactful. This has been absolutely life-changing, transformational,
Amazing.
and very
Yeah.
knowledgeable. Thank you very much, everybody.
Wow. This is super amazing. Guys, I think there is a lot already shared, and please keep the questions coming. Keep the questions coming. Like the kind of information you shared this night, it simply says one can actually be in ignorance. Just the ray of light is enough to liberate you from ignorance. Many of
Yes.
us are looking for ways to actually access the global market, but because we don't have information, and that is why we actually created this webinar so that we can actually share this. As little as 397K to actually get all of this done, with all the promises you've added to this, it's really a game changing one for anyone who is serious about taking their business to the global stage.
Yeah.
At the time, when we were talking about this, you mentioned opening a Stripe account that can help people be able to even sell their products in the US. Even those that have credit card can actually be able to buy from them and they get cash. That is game changing. Many people on this call, I'm certain they are looking for how to ship out their maybe send out their maybe their fashion designers, but they're looking for how their brand can be established in some of these countries. So with this, you can actually have your brand, a branch of your company in the US or in the UK, and you can do your shipping.
Yes.
You have an
Yes.
address that can actually pick up things. This is like, I don't know. I don't know. Like, so let's look at some of the questions people are asking here. So we can just pick up one or two and address it. Please, Noble, look at some of the questions and see the ones that have not been addressed so that uh, our our speaker will
Okay.
take care of it. So, how long does that offer last? Just in case we want to do our research first before committing, okay? How long will this offer last?
Okay. All right, guys. So the current time limit on the offer is variable, and that means at some point I told you I said we charge upwards of $400 for this, and that's about 500 plus to 600,000. So at some point we might just wake up. That could be next week. That could be in 2 weeks time. We might just wake up and say, you know what, 397,000 is too low. We're losing a lot of money. Let's increase the price a little bit. So I don't know, and I don't think you want to leave it to chance. It's not certain. It could be 1 week. It could be 2 weeks. It could be 3 weeks. It could be 5 days. It's not certain. You don't want to be caught on that uncertainty trap. So please get started right away instead of looking for how long it is, because I don't know how long we can hold the offer for, because it's already a discounted offer for the marketplace. All right. So I don't know how long it can be. You can do your research. You want to take a day out to do your research. That's fine, but do not sleep on the opportunity. I don't know how long. I remember there was a time when we were offering this. Let me just shock everybody. There was a time when we were offering this for 195,000 naira. There was a time when we were offering this for 195,000 naira. And people also wanted to do research and what's more at that time. But guess what? If those same people come now, and we get a lot of them come and say, but you told me it was 200,000 before, it was 250,000. There was a time it was 250, 220, 210, 230. It's 397 now. I don't know. And that wasn't too far ago. That wasn't too long ago. There's someone in the comments saying true, exactly, right? That wasn't too long ago. So I don't know how long this will last for. It might will last for a very short while. It's still gonna go up again, but I don't know how long for. So please don't sleep on it. Instead of waiting for how long, the question should be how fast can I get started?
How
How
fast can I
soon
get
can
it?
I start getting my papers?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes,
Okay.
yes.
Do you help with FDA and DONS registration? Exactly. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. We have customers who request for DONS usually, so we've gotten that done several times. And then if you need FDA licenses, we also have the necessary tools and platforms to be able to get you any kind of licensing you need. There was a platform, there was there's a piece of our product called our intelligence product. Is what helps you get all of these licenses, permits, whatsoever thing that you need. All right, it's very possible to do so. It's very possible to do so. Yes, we can get you that. We can get you that.
Okay, okay. Uh, that's amazing already. I wanted to ask for everyone who is actually watching now. The 397,000 you mentioned, is it a general price, or did you say you're still going to have maybe a slight discount for anyone who is coming from this webinar tonight?
Yes. Okay, guys. So you know what? I think we're at the moment where let's do something fun for the audience. Let's do something fun for the audience. If
Okay.
you use the link, so you can put up the link again. I believe there was someone even asking for the link. Here's on saying we're multi vendors e-commerce business. They want to sign up. You can put the link again, guys. Go to this link, submit the form, go to WhatsApp, tell them you're from the Silicon Africa webinar. They'll give you another discount. They'll give you a slight additional discount. I won't tell you what it is, only if you're serious. And that slight discount will be for a very short amount of time, maybe 24 hours, 48 hours for fast action takers. I won't tell you what it is. Would surprise you when you get there, but go tell them that you are from this webinar. At the end of this call, I'm going to text my team. Give these guys a discount. Give them something else on top. Let them get
Amazing. Oh my goodness.
started.
Oh my goodness. I think we should be shouting wherever we are, or even typing on the comment section. Go nomad, go nomad, go nomad, go nomad, go nomad. Thank you so much. Thank you. That's beautiful. And I know that
Awesome.
everyone here who is on this call have actually learned a number of things. Especially this is a practical class that you need to actually take a step almost immediately by committing
Yes.
to this. You wouldn't know what you're doing for your business, for your startup, by taking action tonight. So it would be very good if you guys are able to, if everyone who is on this call who have the need for this is able to take action and possibly spread the news to your network. It may not be you who needs this. It might be your brother. It might be your CEO who is not on this call. Yes. So now what it means is that you can actually go back and bring value to your company by telling them that they can actually register for this. Like where I'm coming from a graduation ceremony, I actually completed an advanced leadership course. So I was only telling my classmates that I'm having a class, and like in my class, okay, I have like three people already who are gonna come to you because they are their company. They are fashion designers, and these are like big brands, and they're looking at how they can begin to sell in the UK and in the US. I told them that I'm having a class like that, so I'm gonna refer them to you already. Okay, so
Awesome.
I
Awesome.
want you guys to take advantage of this opportunity if you are watching this. Take advantage. This is an information that is rare. You can't just find it anyhow. So I'm super glad that you're not talking to maybe this call. This call is not a call with one of the, or this is the orga of the orga. So so he's the one telling you how it is. He's the one telling you how it is. So I think there's a question number dropped on the message on the screen. Please can you remember that
Okay.
question so that I can take that question, and I think that will be possibly the last question. If you need more information, the website is there to check out, and you can continue to reach out to them. Okay.
Okay. Yes. Also, is there a community that can assist us with other services like Stripe? So, yes, so we primarily help you set up. The entire offer is done for you. So, what that means is Every single deliverable is done for you. Your bank account is done for you, set up for you. Your Stripe account is set up for you. You don't worry about a thing. Your job is provide us with the information, make your payments. It is done for you. Okay, it's all done for you. So you're not going to. Nobody's asking you to go and do any research, go and figure something out. How do I do this? Go to Google. Forget all about that. Relax as the CEO that you are. Relax as the business owner that you are. Relax as the entrepreneur that you are. Let us handle it for you. Chere, relax, okay? Take a chill pill. You just relax. Calm down, okay? Take a small. Don't worry. Don't lift a finger. This is it. You don't have to lift a finger. Don't lift. After you type your information, don't lift again. It's okay. Just rest. We'll handle the rest of the process, okay? I think let's just run through a few slight questions I see here. If you
Okay,
want to
please go
affiliate,
ahead.
affiliates package, yes, please, the affiliate packages, if you want to do that, you can reach out to us. You wish to import a particular product to the US, can you use the details of this company to do that? Yes, absolutely. Why can you use this? It's a completely legal process. Remember, a business is a legal entity. You are a legal person. Doing this process means that you have a legal representation to trade, transact, contract in the US, out of the US, UK, wherever you are. Oh, we have the amazing, delectable.
Amazing John is in the house.
Thank you so much for your support, sir. It's a pleasure to have you join us today. Thank you so much. Yes, so I believe that answers the. Oh, our address in the US. So our address. Let me show you our address. Let me show you our address in Nigeria. Our office address. Let me show you our office address. So this is our office address. This is where you can find us. Just give me 1 second. This is where you can find us. We are good. This is where we are. We are on the internet at this address. Okay, so we're a fully functional tech company. We've built this. This is what tens of millions of our investment alone, this product. So if you want to access us, you don't have to come to a physical office space. We employ a staff strength of 20 plus people full time, spread across different countries of the world. If you want to come to our Hong Kong address, we can send you the address. Maybe you fly over. If you want to get this done, you don't need our address. You need the tech company itself. You need the product. This is the product. These are our websites, our office address. We're talking about remote working, global business. We don't have a physical office where we pay rent and incur physical costs. If we have a physical office, it will not be 397,000. You'll be paying 622,000 because we'll be adding cost of rent and everything on top inside. So if you want to pay 650,000, ask for physical address. If you want 397,000 and below, this is what you get. You get the product. We've automated everything. We've created a platform for you. So this is our actual office address. This is where we operate from. Okay. Apart from our team spread across all over the world, this is where we operate from. So if you want to get started, this is our office address. We're on the internet, just like you are. We are on the internet. This is where we operate from. Okay, it's a global economy. So this is our office address. If you are from Uganda, you can set up. Cameroon, set up. Zimbabwe, set up. Kenya, set up. Nigeria, set up. Sweden, set up. France, Switzerland, everybody is welcome to set up. Does not matter where your country is from. Someone is saying the WhatsApp link is invalid. Sorry about that. As long as you have submitted the form, if you have submitted the form, you don't have a problem. The team will contact you as well directly. Please make sure you enter your WhatsApp number or your direct call number on that form. They will contact you in case the WhatsApp link is not currently working. So you don't have an issue there. As long as you submitted that form, we have your information. You will most likely get a WhatsApp set from us tomorrow morning saying, hey, we noticed you are from here, right? All you just have to do is just confirm. All right. So we would check that link to be sure that it's functional. Okay. So, but just sign up on the form, fill your information, and I believe that should take very good care of it. But then again, if you are super savvy, right? Let me just do something, guys. I'm going to paste this number in the chat. This WhatsApp number is the support. Mr. Nobody, if you can help us put this number. Okay, if you can help, I just typed it in the chat. If you can help us put that number so people can reach out directly on WhatsApp, it will be nice. So I've just sent you the support phone number, the Nigerian support phone number in the chat. So you can just put that up on the screen for everybody in case the link is broken. Mr. Noble, you check the private chat, you would see that you can just comment it on the not from the comment section. I texted it to you. Within check the backend private chat. You would see the WhatsApp phone number. Everybody can send a WhatsApp message to. So please save the number as GoNomad's Nigerian support phone number, and you will be able to reach out to us. Real estate firms, yes, you can sign up. Mr. Noble, can you see the number? I wish I could join the chat myself to type this in. Gift, if
He's
you are
dropping the
there,
number already.
all right, great. So everybody, that's the number there. Please fill out the form. If the link is not also working for you, you can save that number. That's our official support number. When you send a message there, you will see the GoNomad logo. All right, you will see the GoNomad logo, and you will know that you're in the right place. Okay, so that's the WhatsApp phone number for GoNomad support. Okay, whichever way we have your information. So that's why it's important. Fill out that form, and then you can send us a WhatsApp message directly to this support phone number, and someone will get on it with you almost immediately. All right. I hope that is helpful. I hope that is helpful.
All right, all right. Thank you so much for the insights shared tonight. I think you see, guys, um, he wasn't talking like someone who doesn't know what he's saying. There is an air of authority, an air of knowledge. As you can see, this is someone who has done this over and over again. And before we even started this conversation, the recommendation from someone like Mr. John Obidi is something really very strong, and we had to go on this. So it's something I feel anybody who wants to step forward should be able to do almost immediately and get your company have a global access. You know, like some of us that have digital products, most times the challenge is how to receive payments, right? You know, so but with this, that is completely sorted out. Stripe is most of the platforms you use actually check out with Stripe. Most of the platforms you use check out with Stripe. Is in Australia, any part of the world, most part of the world. So this is an opportunity for you to also have the same access to the global market. So you're borderless. You're borderless. So it's not being stopped by the Nigerian border. But with this, you are going global. You're accessing the global market. You can market to anybody. If you can advertise your products on Facebook and use it to target the global market because you have access to how you can receive your money. So it is something that I think any serious minded person should be able to uh, buy into almost immediately. For me, I'm going to be getting this done almost immediately as well. So, guys, I think we've really had a good time tonight. Yeah, I don't know if there are other questions that you have. I think the WhatsApp number have been displayed on the screen, so you could ask more questions. And don't
Yes.
forget to tell the team that you were at the webinar with Silicon Africa. With that, the discount will be applied for you as well, and I think you'll be given even much more attention. Okay, all right. So I want to say
Yes.
thank you to Mr. Okay and the entire team at Go Nomad. I want to also say a special thank you to Mr. John Obidi, whose insights at SM Fest 2023. SM Fest is Social Media Fest is an annual conference that gathers tech enthusiasts, CEOs, startup founders, and everyone who wants to connect and network and go global together. He shared this information with us, and we decided to reach out to the Go Nomad team. And today we've bonded a relationship already. We know that this is not going to stop here. More of this kind of knowledge. I know you have some other things that you may want to share with us, but this is just the one we are focusing on tonight. So, guys, if you are on this call, please, before you leave, just tap the share button so that this video can reach out to more people and so that you can take time and watch this video again so that you can get even much more details of the conversation tonight. And I want to say too much talking, no action is what kills brands. Now that you've heard all of this, your learning should not lead to just knowledge, it should lead to action. That is Jim Rohn. So make
Yeah.
sure you take action on this conversation tonight. Come on, go do this and let's go global. Let's go global. Let's go global. I want to say thank you, Mr. Okay, for
Thank you so
such
much for having me.
elaborate conversation you've had with us today. Thank you so
Yeah,
much. And thank you
it's
to
a
our team
pleasure.
at the back, Mr. Noble, Gift. I see Gift responding to messages at the on the chat. Thank you so much. Thank you, GoNomad team. Thank you, Silicon Africa team. I hope you keep following us. Please make sure you follow us on our Facebook, Instagram, and on our YouTube so that you'll be able to be the first to know all the information that will be shared via our handle. And feel free to read about constant updates on tech startups, tech stories, founder stories on siliconafrica.org. On that platform, we publish a lot of content on daily basis. And with this, I want to ask Mr. Uke to give us a parting word before we call it tonight.
Awesome. Thank you so much once again for having me, Mr. Excel, and to the entire Silicon Africa team for having GoNomad here today. It's a pleasure. It's been a sincere pleasure, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in your numbers. Thank you for bringing people in. Thank you for opening your minds to new knowledge and getting ready to take action. One thing I'm going to leave you with is the world is no longer what you thought it was. The world is constantly evolving. We are in an era where it's a no-brainer to do business borderlessly, globally, to access tools that the US, that the American citizen can have, to access tools that the UK citizen can have, you too can have, and that is enough information to activate the power that you too should go get started. All right, without further delay, don't overthink it. Don't look for every other thing that's going to just hold you back. Do not get into information analysis paralysis where you're thinking and thinking and thinking and strategizing and strategizing. Before you are done strategizing, the world has moved again. Before you're done strategizing, maybe something else comes up and they say, hey, Nigerians, you can no longer access this, you can no longer do that, you can no longer do this. So while the iron is hot, it's best to strike. We'll see you soon.
Thank you so much. And thank you, our audience, for being on the call or through. I can see all of you are still here up until now. Thank you so much. I hope you've had a great night. Thank you, Mr. Okay. Thank you, Noble. Thank you, everyone. Let's have a wonderful night. Good night, everybody.
Awesome. Take care.
Yeah, good night.